Hello everyone. In this video I will talk about some of the things that really passionate gamers do in order to get a Realm First achievement. Realm First on getting a Class 285. This is one of the toughest achievements in the game. There is heavy competition and guys that aren't really passionate about the game shouldn't attempt this. Okay. So what does it take to get a Realm First achievement? The character should be played non-stop, from the second kata is available until it dings at 85. This means that the gamer attempting the achieve needs to pre-order the digital version of WoW directly from Blizz, so that it is downloaded to his computer and he can start playing at midnight, day of the launch. The time it takes to get from 80 to 85 depends a lot on the player and on the activity on that realm. An active player should be able to get to 85 in a week, maybe less. A really passionate gamer that is attempting Realm First could be able to do it in under 22 hours. Thus, leveling from 80 to 85 can be done without sleep. And so the competition will be intense. It won't really be needed to have two persons playing the same character, unless one of them wants to sleep or if the servers fail, for example, they fail to go online for a significant period of time. The second thing that a player attempting this achieve needs to do is to actually go on the beta and level up his char at least once from 80 to 85. Knowing how the quests work is really important. And so leveling a char multiple times improves the leveling speed. I mean, think about it. How long did it take you to get to 80 with your first char? How about the second one? And so on. Players wanting Realm First achieve level up a couple of chars on the beta to make sure they know all the quests, to make sure they don't get into situations like, hey, I killed 10 of these mobs, why are they not giving me their soul? Oh, I had to use this item in my inventory to get it. Ha, now I got to kill 10 more mobs. If you do want to get to the Cataclysm beta, you need an invite. You can't get it without an invite. The whispers that you get in-game, no, those aren't invites. The emails that you get, supposedly from Blizz, no, those aren't invites either, even if they look legit. Too many people have lost their accounts because they were too eager to log into beta. In fact, I have a friend from my guild who actually lost his account. Hackers stole his account and sold it to someone else and he couldn't get it back. Imagine losing your account like that. That's just f***ed up. So be extra cautious. The best way to check if you can get into the Cataclysm beta is to go directly to your battle.net account and check if you have Cataclysm in the list and if you can download the Kata client. You want the Cataclysm client, not the Wrath of the Lich King client. If you get the WTLK client, it will just play on the beta WTLK. It won't work on the Cataclysm. So watch out what you download. After you get and install the client, make sure you copy your character or you create new characters on the Kata beta test server and not the Wrath one. Another thing fast levelers like to do is to get an escort, kinda like a bodyguard. This is especially useful for PvP realms. Many delays can occur from PvP. The escort sits around and doesn't really level, but instead stays out of the group and watches over the guy leveling. providing protection in case of PvP and helping him in whichever way possible. Another player is less likely to attack a group of 2, or 3, or more. After the first zones and towards the early morning, people are less likely to play. Encounters with the enemy faction are even less likely to occur since the power leveler is distancing himself from the rest of the players, so the escort's role becomes less important. Also, towards the end, if two power levelers of different factions meet, of different classes, they usually ignore each other and go on about their leveling, knowing that PvP conflict can create delays for both of them. However, if there is a lack of resources in the area, as in both players are trying to kill the same mobs, and there aren't enough of those mobs, then conflict is likely to occur. Keep in mind that having players helping you using glitches in the game will get you banned. As to what is actually considered a glitch, that is something to be discussed. The first two zones to level in are Mount Hyjal and Vajir. Level 80 to 82 should go fairly fast, but these two zones will be overcrowded as the expansion hits. The starting zones will be full of people, all of them racing to do the same quests, killing the same mobs. I mean, imagine, it's going to be like 5 people waiting on a Puvr boar to spawn, all hitting him in the head as he materializes. As people level up, they will get more spread out. Some will go to sleep, areas will be more clear. But until then, some power levelers jump over the first or second quest hubs, not necessarily an entire zone, so that at least they are questing and not waiting for some mobs to spawn. Getting 25 quests ready to be turned in is also helpful. It doesn't give too many XP bars, but any sort of bonus is, of course, welcomed in the race for Realm First. Dungeons aren't necessarily a good idea. Most people don't yet know how to do them well, and the new dungeons require a decent amount of CC. If, however, you get your group of people that know the dungeons, if you can figure out together with them a way of killing mobs really fast and furious and efficiently as a group, a way that is not considered an exploit, then congrats to you. Heirlooms items would provide a good XP and stat bonuses. Blizz hasn't yet given a clear answer on whether or not heirlooms will work past 80. Right now the current heirloom XP bonus is set to stop after 80, but as said at BlizzCon, it is something that will be evaluated before release. That's it for this guide. If you liked it, I hope you'll give me the thumbs up on Facebook. I wish you good luck in Cataclysm. Thanks for watching.